Before we start this, full disclaimer to everyone watching at home, this is going to be humane. They got to be shorn every year. That's how sheep work. We've never done sheep before, but we've done alpaca, both of us. Lots of alpaca. From the 3-minute YouTube video I watched this morning, the guy that was sharing that one on a how-to video, the sheep was super chill. So that's what I'm hoping for. Apologies any sheep shearers out there, I know this is brutal. This is what you call a proper hack job. But luckily, animal's staying calm. She's not bleeding. She is getting wool off her. And it looked very good, but
oh yeah, we can work with this.
whew.
Good job. Look at all that. This is our very first sheep's wool on the farm. You can feel the difference between an alpaca and a sheep wool because of lanolin. Lanolin is a natural oil that is in the sheep's fiber that is not in alpaca, and you have to wash it out. So the first step of processing this will be scouring and washing. My gosh. That's the most amazing wool drying table I've seen.
Like it?
Yes!
Recycled the old netting off that trampoline from the chicken tractor. This will work perfect. Out. There you go. I think maybe we put a couple strings across the bottom just to help take the weight.
That's right.
It's a big rack.
Yes. Just tying them over.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, baby. You just made my life so much easier. I am really excited to get to process this wool. Now it is a bit of a hack job. Normally there'd be a nice sheeted blanket here, but that's not the case for us this year. I'm just gonna see what I can do with what I've got, and I figure if they did it a long time ago, we can make something work now. Just in case the birds want to come take a peek at whatever I've got. Let's hope it stretches. Oh, yeah. I was always really afraid to start vegetables from seed. I never thought I had a green thumb. I guess you don't really need one, or maybe we're all just born with one. We just got to give it our best shot. So far, the seeds that have sprouted are mint, basil, carrot, snap peas, spinach, onion, and tomato, sweet pepper, squash, and onion. I'm so excited. This is really so empowering. I feel like I can do anything now that I can start something from seed. I know it seems silly, but once you really do it, for you guys out there who do garden, or if you've never done it from seed, you know it can be a little nerve-wracking, but like, look at this guy. This is amazing. We are going to take everybody for a walk today. It's going to be our first time as a full herd going out for a graze.
What do you think?
I think this is the way to go. So the whole point of us letting these girls run free is that they are able to forage. In their pen right now, they've grazed basically everything down, and out here on the other parts of the island are so lush. And so we have our little homemade lawnmowers, so we're going to use them. And this is great for them. Less hay, less feed. Shepherd at work.
Huh?
I said that's the shepherd life. Let's go. That's Joe Louie. Gord, this is what happens when you ain't home.
Sorry, Gord.
Joe Louie, get down.
Best grass on the island. Yeah, but you gotta like it. This is the way to feed these things for cheap, for free, really. Takes a little bit of time, but I mean, this is a tried and true method. They've been doing this since way back in the day of walking animals around, herding animals on foot without pastures or fences. So I mean, it works. It's just a time suck. Nice little beach here to tuck in. Pretty windy out there, but in here we're in a lawn, so great spot to have a little lunch. Just want to get out of the house. Every now and then I get off the island, get the old dust off you, and here we are. Out for a boil up with my girl. 2 pups. And a tangly rope. Bluebell is ready to explore, aren't you, girl? New beach. Big deal for an old dog.
New beach, new smells.
I've never been to this beach before.
You excited, girl?
Nice part of it, lived in a place like St. Joseph's. There is literally endless beaches to explore. Endless. We'll never get to them all. You can go to a different one every night if you wanted to. And yeah, this is number who the hell knows. Brand new to us. Tide's on the way out. We don't want to get beached. Oh yeah, I like that. Alright, Ducky, to our beach.
I think this is wild yarrow, which is a healing herb. It's either that or Queen Anne's lace, which is toxic. So I'm going to bring these home and double check to be sure, but if it is yarrow, it's perfect for tinctures and all sorts of other things for healing. So that would be a great thing to know that this is right over here. So much of it. I've never seen this before. If you know what this is, please let me know. This looks mysterious and like it's a squash or something. I don't know. I have no idea what this is. But there's lots of it here. I wonder if it's edible. Beach day.
One thing about beach fire, it's always lots of old wood around. Bit of this to get her going, bit of driftwood to keep her going. Easy living on the beach. We're gonna make some pan-fried cod, and we're gonna make some fried bread. Bannock, that we're really gonna make. Which is more like half fried, half baked. So we're gonna set up a little area here. I guess this will work, eh? Buckwheat?
That'll do, boy.
I guess you don't care. You're not doing anything today.
No, this is MC's cooking show.
One pan. Two pan. It's a small bannock. Whatever. Don't mind the dust, boys. Most important part, any non-newfies don't know what this is. The old magic baking powder. All newfies know. Gotta have it. All you need is that. If you really want to make it nice, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of salt, and then some flour. And that's it. Oh, it's not flour, it's scrunchions. Scrunchions is pork fat, and that's what we're going to use for the grease. Flour. That's all we're going to need for our bread. And we got our cod. And what's this, Bucky? Cookies. Thank you.
Toss me one, Buster.
You didn't bring a bowl, did you?
Oh,
No bowl to make up the bannock?
no bowl. It's a plate.
Oh, yeah. You my first time making that bannock kind of thing. Don't worry about Bill. Yeah, right. See, we've never had any salt. You know what we say around here in the Clark household? Bit of germs keep you strong.
Little dirt don't hurt.
Little dirt don't hurt. I have no idea what the measurements are in any of this. But basically all you want to do is you want a nice like dough consistency. Even if you ever made dough before, you can imagine what it looks like. It's like in the movies, the pizza guy with the dough. You want something like that. Sprinkle salt, sprinkle sugar. And put that in before you put the water in, or else you won't get a good mix on it. Right?
Right.
Dry mix. Here's your sugar. Get your magic baking powder. And if you want to, you can put whatever you want in this. You can add some raisins, some brown sugar, some molasses, whatever you want, really. Sky's the limit when it comes to these things. And stir it all in. And while we're at this, warm our pan up a little bit. So she'll take the butter. Now, water bean. Another good tip for beach cooking is never walk over the cooking area when you're on the beach, whether it's rocky or sandy. There's nothing worse than a fella going to get something, walking over the pans, walking over the food, and guaranteed you're getting sand and rocks in your food. Once it's in there, it's not coming out. So go around. That's just like, that's good camp etiquette. Got my Buc-ee's bottle. All you Texans down there, yes, I love Buc-ee's. Favorite gas station in the world, of course. It is the best gas station in the world. Mix that in. Alright, at some point you gotta get in there. Right? Mm-hmm. What I do, personally, you do what you want. What I do, I try and dedicate one hand to my dough. So at least I got one useful hand. Another way you can do this too, if you don't have a cast iron pan, I've laid them right on the coals before. You can just make the exact same thing, make the dough, flour them up a bit so they're nice and dry on the outside, and you lay them right on some coolish coals right from the fire, directly on them. They'll bake right up. Grease this pan up. You could use some butter, but we're a big scrunchion crowd around here. Scrunchion is just chunked up pork fat, pork belly really. Cubes, and when they're cubed like this, they really like fry up quick and get all the fat out of them. It's the perfect grease for cooking everything. We cook everything in this. Don't we, Kelly?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you cook everything in this.
I really
Kelly
do.
is like a scrunchion fiend. Here's a nice little dough ball, look. Yeah, fellas have been living on dough and water years. That used to be a good meal. Bit of dough and water. Be lucky you had a couple scrunchions. Let alone what we got. It's a nice piece of dough. I just want the grease from this. Get that grease on both sides. Okay. Now we don't want to straight fry it. We want to get the pan hot in the bottom, fry the bottom a bit, and then the trick is to tilt it up like this and get some fire going there and let the top actually kind of bake on the top side. So you fry the bottom, kind of bake the top, and we'll have a nice little bit of fire bread.
Ooh, that looks so good.
Alright, next thing we're doing now is do a little batter on the fish. Just because. A little flour, a little bit of salt, and that's it. Any more than that, you're just wasting your time. I don't know. That's all we got.
Yeah, really?
But all I might put it more than that would be pepper, that'd be it. Here we got some fresh Newfoundland cod here, boy. Okay. Now, so you want to get that in there like that. Oh yeah. Nice and hot. Hot and fast. There you go, Buster. Supper on the beach for two. First bites.
Alrighty, let's go with the cod first, eh? Oof. Beautiful. Oh. So good, darling.
Here we go again, folks. Another Saturday evening at the Clark house. You're watching this Sunday morning or Sunday evening, hopefully. Another cup of tea. Long week done for us. It's windy out here in St. Joseph's night, but it's a beautiful evening. And yeah, it's nice to sit back here because this is a real sign to both of us. All the work is done and the video is also done. It's the last step. We put this in there, we upload it.
That's right.
So I really do enjoy it too.
A Q&A to end the day.
There you go. Good picture spoon.
Yeah, of course. As always, thank you all so much for being so lovely and sweet in the comments, always having awesome advice and great questions too. It's really fun to pick these out week after week. So thank you. Keep them coming. First question here. What did we plant in the raised garden beds?
Yeah. Cabbage. We only planted planted 3 raised beds, right? So 2 smaller square ones that we made ourselves with the long log corner posts. Those are all potatoes because we're going to keep adding dirt to those. Whole idea with those things, since a potato like vines and has a bunch of potatoes underground, once that thing starts growing, we'll add more dirt, add more boards, and make it taller and taller, and we'll keep burying over what grows up through the ground. And then the idea is at the end of the summer, that one little bush is at the top of the ground, that's with 4 feet of dirt underneath it. You take the sides off and then the whole thing is potatoes.
Yes.
And then the other long raised bed we got off gourd, that's all cabbage. And the other one is empty still, and that's going to be filled with Kelly's starters. Yes,
the starter plants that I've been working up on the Quonset. And those guys have started to sprout so well.
Yeah, they have. As they've seen this week. You showed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a good week. Lots of stuff done. Sheep shearing was something. Definitely not alpaca shearing with Adam Riley. Alpaca shearing is a whole different racket.
Yeah.
Those hand shears too are definitely a learning curve on those.
Yeah. Should definitely get some sharper ones next time, I think. Make it a little bit easier to cut.
Maybe some of our Kiwis down there, or Aussies.
Yes.
Oh, those are the real shears down there. Aussie love.
Yes, Aussie love. And speaking of, you all sent these up to us, and thank you so much. We appreciate everything. And the second question I got here is, how can we send you things? Do we have a P.O. box to get mail? We do. We actually just opened one up yesterday for you guys to send us things. So I will put the address in our description, and also I'll tell you here. It is P.O. Box 2026, Marystown, Newfoundland, AOE 2MO.
Oh, Lord, that feels a little bit weird. Just give any kind of address over the internet like this, hey? It's like, that's gone now. That's out in the world. Yeah. Not that we're worried, it's great. But I mean, this is all kind of new to both of us, but to me, I guess, I feel like an old boomer. It all feels really new to me. And the idea of someone wanting to send us something. At first, I was somewhat hesitant to it. But like your parents, teacher, my parents taught me that giving is a two-way street. And people want to give. No different than my own family. Love to give you things and try and take care of you. Some of you out there feel the same. And it's heartwarming, some of the emails and messages we get of people wanting to share their home with us, just like this. sweet woman from Australia, sent us these coasters, and also not just the coasters, sent us a bunch of like cookies from Australia, like Tam Tams, Vegemite, a bunch of little treats that I guess are Australian, or you know, eaten a lot in Australia. And it's really cool, so we appreciate it, and look forward to some cookies from somewhere else.
Yes, that's right. We've got all sorts of goodies as well from people all over, from Jasmine here in Newfoundland who crocheted this. This is awesome. I love this basket. Very handy.
Anyway, it's out there.
Yes.
Kelly's been wanting that P.O. box for quite a while.
Yeah. Now we can actually have like pen pals, real life pen pals, where we can send each other things. I think that's really cool.
Also, while we're talking about P.O. Box, a quick touch on the emails. We do get a lot of emails after Kelly shared the email with everyone. If we haven't responded yet, which we haven't for a lot of them, to be honest with you, same with the Facebook messages, same with all the messages, nothing personal. It's just, we really struggle to find the time to sit down and respond to all the comments and emails and all the things come in. It's a lot of work we do out here, and plus the filming, plus the editing. We feel pretty happy and pretty lucky just to get the comments on YouTube read and respond to as many as we can. The emails are a whole other thing, but we're trying. For anyone who has emailed, we're going to try harder. I don't know what our system is going to be. We were just talking yesterday about some kind of system. We need to be more like business people and have like an hour to do emails or something. But we appreciate it still, and we do read them. Everyone is read. I guarantee you that.
Yes, and if we haven't responded, like Maddie said, know that we've read it and we really appreciate it. It is really difficult to get to every single one, but we are doing our best. I spent an hour and a half earlier today on it while you were editing, so chipping away, and I think that's the best we can do for now. So if we haven't responded, just know we send you big love either way. We got a couple more questions.
Yeah, let's keep going.
All right, we got a good few to roll through actually.
You guys, list.
Yeah, you guys had really great questions this week. Okay. Is Newfoundland near where the Titanic sank? Don't laugh! This is so embarrassing.
Kelly was Googling this yesterday.
Yes, I actually did double verify because I don't want to send out false info. But I read that it sank 400 miles off the coast of Cape Race, Newfoundland, and that was the first shore station to receive the signal, the distress signal. And the Titanic sunk in what is called Iceberg Alley. And so here in Newfoundland, there's a big stretch of water where icebergs come down, and it is just like littered with icebergs.
Oh yeah, boy. The hardest kind too. Newfoundland iceberg take even Titanic down.
Yeah. So, yes, Newfoundland is where near the Titanic sank.
Speaking of Titanic too, when they actually filmed the movie Titanic, I remember being like a little kid, and it was a big news thing around here on the island of Newfoundland of like the ship that they used to film that movie with the robots and stuff on it, like the underwater robots, that like came into St. John's Harbor, I guess for fueling or whatever. They left from here to go out there to do that movie, and like so all that stuff was here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, not just Titanic, but a lot of people don't realize there's a lot of history like that with Newfoundland just because it's so far east. Like a lot of American history is tied up with Newfoundland and English history with the World Wars. This was like the launching point for all the freight and all the resupply, and there's military bases here, American military bases and whatnot, because it was the last stop before it hit Europe, right? So there's like English and German ships and subs and stuff all over the coast of Newfoundland, sunk on the bottom. Still places that still have subnets across harbors to keep the German subs out. Like, it seems like no one really knows about Newfoundland, but a lot's happened here, and a lot of American history. I know a lot of people who are watching are American, so I'd encourage anyone who likes history to dig into it a bit because it's very interesting stuff. A lot of ties here. Yes,
a lot of ties, so much history, and very, very old.
Very old.
St. John's, so old.
The name, Newfoundland. Newfoundland.
The Newfoundland.
We love it.
Yes.
Sorry, Alberta. Suck it.
All right. Can we leave the island for trips now that we have lots of animals to care for?
Good question.
Very great question. Yes, we can leave the island. Luckily, we have our guardian angel Gord here who comes by and always helps us out and will come and lock up the chickens or feed the pigs, and he really enjoys it. He always makes a point to say he loves hearing the sheep baa. I think it brings back memories from being here when there was lots of animals. And yeah, luckily we do have gourd, so we can go on little trips.
Thank the Lord for gourd.
Yes.
And really, when it comes to the animals, it's a bit of work, but it's really not a bunch of work. You go up there in the morning, checking everything, give them all some water, give them all some food. At night, go and put the chickens away, like lock them up. That's it. You know, all in all, it's like an hour work a day.
Yeah. Not too much.
Yeah.
Do we ever argue, and how do we work through it?
Yeah, this is one for you.
Yeah, well, it's not always sunshine and daisies. Oh, we have a visitor.
You know who it is already. You already said it.
I do.
My name is son.
Yes.
Hello, people.
Hello.
Came at a good time. We're doing Q&A.
Oh, very good. No, I'm gone now, so I'm gonna get a dirt shoot up home today.
Oh, do you?
Oh.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I got seeds. I got some seeds there. You want a few? These are the
Are
pout
they the good ones?
Oh.
These are the pout seeds, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Really easy to plant, right?
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for. Where'd you get them to?
Rogers Farm.
Oh, they do have them.
Yeah. There you go.
So I got all my carrots in. I'd say there's about 150 there.
Whoa, you don't eat these?
No, I got all mine.
You already did
What
yours.
about Jeff? Putting some in?
I'd say he got his by. Very good, bud. Sorry for interrupting.
No, Gord.
It's part of this to probably make it in there.
Very good.
Alright.
Have fun at darts.
Thank you
All right,
later.
I'll see you tomorrow or Monday. Perfect.
All right.
There you go.
Potato seeds for gourd.
Just like that. That's what a good neighbor is. We're just talking about gourd. Stopped in and bring us 120 carrot seeds. That's nice, eh? What a beauty.
So sweet.
Thank you, gourd.
Yes, gourd.
Where were we?
Do we ever argue, and how do we work through it? Yes, it is not always sunshine and rainbows and smiles, although most of the time, I have to say, it's pretty great. But
It's there, just gourd.
oh yeah. But most of the time, when we do have a little tiffy, we just talk it out right away, pretty much. I'd say we're pretty understanding of each other.
Yeah. I think we haven't had an official proper blowout yet. I mean, we're still in honeymoon phase, remember, folks? Like, how long have we been married? 3 months? 4 months?
Something like that.
And before that, before we got married, I mean, we've only had here together in the house, like, what, 4 more months before that?
Yeah.
No, 6 months.
6 months, yeah.
6 months before that. And we just started dating then, you know? So it was a quick marriage, just like they did back in the day, boy. You find the right one, you don't wait. We haven't had a proper blowout yet. We do a lot of, stressful stuff sometimes, like, that boat sinking or something like that, pretty stressful thing. I think we're both pretty good at staying calm,
Yeah.
Very rare that either one of us raise our voice, especially not at each other. We're not yelling at each other ever.
Yeah.
We're both like, I guess we kind of keep it in, keep the situation calm, and then we talk about it after a moment has passed. Like, okay, like what happened, and like I'm sorry or whatever.
Yeah. I think we both know we're on the same team. So there's no point in pulling your teammate down,
I guarantee it's coming though, God love you. But it's coming. Like, we're not above the married couple blowout too. I guarantee there's gonna be a night where I'll be even here, tail between my legs, dragging my ass over to Gord's house, sleep on his couch for the night. Come back in the morning, apologize for something. But maybe not, who knows? Maybe not. Like, Kelly is pretty much a ray of sunshine, like what you see on here. She pretty much wakes up every day, comes down over the stairs 20 minutes behind me, and ready to go. Ready to go all the time. So I'm pretty lucky.
As my grandma and grandpa said, I always wake up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Do we ever sit down for dinner and a movie? If so, what are our top shows or movies we go to?
That's my kind of question. Okay. We like our shows or movies like anyone. I love movies. Always love movies. I'm not too proud to say that I'd be the guy out in the middle of nowhere and I've got nothing else to do. I'm happy to sit back and watch a movie. I'm not too proud.
You got great movie taste. He really does have great movie taste.
For movies, for me, a good story. You know, a proper good story, something based on a true story is my favorite. You know, good drama, that's my thing. Something long you can really dig your teeth into and watch. And as far as like for shows and stuff, I mean, Seinfeld and The Office, those are my two. They got a place in my heart. Everything else after that, I don't even waste my time trying to keep up with all these new series and stuff. And the last real good series I watched the whole thing through would have been like Breaking Bad, back when it came out. Since then, I'm pretty much just on a Seinfeld and The Office rerun.
Yeah.
For the past 10 years. You know?
Pretty much. My go-tos would be The Office, and I haven't watched it in a while, but I loved Heartland. Horse Girl.
Well, Scouts, that's another Q&A wrapped up. Long week out here. We learned lots this week, especially with that sheep. And it's very nice to sit back and see some real harvest start to come from this place. We've got the wool now, and we also have the eggs. With the eggs, we've had a 14 egg day this week, and it's only getting more and more. Ideally, we might be up to, you know, we could be up to 20 plus eggs a day with 24 hens. So we're starting to share them out. Patrick next door, Gord on the other side, everyone's starting to get a little bit of taste of the eggs. And yeah, life's good, and we're still really happy to have you guys here. I know we don't get to see you guys, but to us, you guys are like our Wilson and Caswell. You guys are like the volleyball. We're staring into the lanes. Don't know who's back there, but we know you're there. And it's very interesting having this outlet to talk to and to be there. We're not just a couple crazy people just staring into a lens right now, smiling. Yeah, thank you. Love you. And hope to keep this going, baby.
Yes, that's right. We love you, Scouts. Thank you again for another amazing week. We love you very much, and we'll see you next Sunday.
Peace.